I was really nervous to get up here because there's a lot of white people in the crowd. And that wasn't a joke.
Oh my gosh, finally, I have been sick and tired of racist white people everywhere. It is about time that we had some racist black people. Racism, equality has seriously, in the United States and the world, been underrepresented for a really long time. There just have not been enough racist minorities. And now I'm glad to see that we finally have some people with the courage to break through. So just bravo, absolutely gorgeous.
I wish this many people came out to our racial demonstrations and our Black Lives Matter movements.
I know, right? I just can't understand why people don't want to get up, and go hear some racist hate speech. It just doesn't make sense to me. I cannot comprehend it. You would think that more people would want to go out and hear, Black Lives Matter, say how, racist everyone but them is. I mean, it boggles my mind. Just boggles my flippin' mind.
Well, I don't want to stand up here and be angry because this isn't for me and this isn't for you. It's for the people that we lost.
Who cares about them? You have an agenda and you need to push it. If people won't come out to your platforms, then you need to go steal their platforms and speak out on their stages, regardless of whether they want you to or not. In fact, if they don't want you to, you need to call them out for the racist bigots they are and get on that stage and keep talking.
And the people we may lose tomorrow and the people we lost yesterday. But I thought I'd take the moment to just list out some facts that many of you probably don't know because you're white.
Exactly. Finally, someone says it. White people don't know these facts, whatever you're gonna say, because they're white. It's their skin color that makes them incapable of, knowing the knowledge that you, as a black person, do know. They just can't comprehend it. I don't know if it's, maybe just them being born white, they're just inherently racist. They just don't understand. Their privilege cloaks their eyes and prevents them from seeing what you, in your infinite wisdom, are able to see. And you have every right now to point it out to them. Tell them exactly what it is that they don't know.
I'm tired of the black and white dichotomy that happens every time we talk about race or anything that goes on in our country, but we never take the time to consider the shades in between, like mine.
Alright, I'm not really sure what you said at all there, but if it came from a black woman who is venting against the white racist, then it must be good, so carry on.
And as much as it is awesome that there's so many people here today, but it's who are you really here for?
Exactly. Who are those racist white people here for? Clearly, they aren't here for you, and that is why you took the stage. They're probably here for, I don't know, the 50 or so people who were murdered by a terrorist in Orlando. But forget about them. You've got a racist agenda, and you need to keep talking, so keep at it. Oh, don't be sad, you're just desecrating the names of the victims of the worst mass shooting in American history, but come on, speak up, state what you have to say.
So,
how dare that woman, regardless of what she has to say, how dare she interrupt you, who has interrupted the speakers at this vigil? You know what? How dare she interrupt you and say that we're here for everybody? Absolutely racist. What a racist statement. She needs to be arrested.
Whoa. Hey.
I never thought that someone could be so racist. That man must be, surely that white man must be, just an absolute racist. He must be the grand wizard of the KKK with how racist he was. What he just said, his hurtful words, were basically a hate crime, saying that the woman on stage was being divisive. How dare he? He needs to be thrown in prison for 1,000 years. He's just absolutely racist with his racism and racist speech.
Whoa. not here to blame everybody. We are here to support. Sir, I ask you to please, so much. Just please.
I love you so much right now for getting up here and being absolutely... When so often your voice is unshared and it doesn't matter, and right now it matters.
That is so true. Your racist hate speech against white people matters, you know, and if people aren't going to come and listen to you at your platforms, then you need to hijack every platform you can, whether it's, you know, a presidential candidate or a gay conservative speaker at a college university. Just, they need to shut their mouths and listen to what you have to say. But you know, it really takes some big cojones to stand on the bodies and the names of the people who were killed in such a terrible tragedy and say what you had to say. So, you know, kudos to you.
What we have to get to in this community is we don't have to look like each other, but we do have to understand each other.